Hey, what it do? This is your boy, KQKC Boxing Network. And this is another edition of Boxing Updates. And today we will be discussing none other than Golden Boy Ryan Garcia. Now, before I get into the particulars of this video, keep in mind, Ryan Garcia has pretty much told a lot of untruths. Let me put it that professional way. He pretty much have said that he's going to fight Manny Pacquiao and did not fight Manny Pacquiao. Then he came back and said he is fighting Manny Pacquiao, but it will be an exhibition. Then he was saying that he's going to fight Gervonta Tank Davis, and that was just pretty much hype for Mike Tyson's show. I go to say that because everything this young man says, or pretty much touch, turns to mush. Always revert back to his Instagram followers. Now I want you all to understand this. The Instagram followers that follow him, they're not following him for his expertise in boxing. They're following him because they either like him as a person or as a boyfriend or some shit, or a model or something like that. But as far as a tough guy, that's not Ryan Garcia. No matter how hard Oscar De La Hoya tried to make him the next Canelo Alvarez, it's never, ever gonna happen. Because he doesn't have the talent, he don't have the courage, he definitely don't have the heart. So, let's get into the video. Now, of course, Ryan Garcia, as I mentioned, he is promising to return to the ring better in 2022. Now, when he comes back, and supposedly this is supposed to be a hand injury that caused the cancellation of his November 27th fight against Jojo Diaz Jr. on DAZN. And that's the funny thing about it. What we seen with Teofimo Lopez and Devin Haney, it all stems because of him. Now, of course, Lopez was there just to argue with Devin Haney about a fight that might not happen no way soon. But Devin Haney is making an offer to Jojo Diaz since Ryan dropped out. Now, I don't know, maybe something wrong with his hand, I don't know. Or maybe he just not ready. And I'm talking about mentally ready. And physically too. I doubt very seriously Ryan Garcia can have that competitive nature to go past 5 or 6 rounds. They probably give him a 10-rounder. Still in all, I don't believe he can finish the fight victoriously. Now, of course, he fights on DAZN, which he still is a prodigy of Golden Boy. Now, Garcia is 23 years old. He's supposed to be getting surgery, I believe, Monday on his hand, but it's unclear if he did. Now, Um, I won't say he's faking. It might be something wrong with his hand, like from 2 years ago or some shit like that. Put it that way. So he might have a surgery, he might not have it. I don't know. But they are reporting that he had the surgery back what's the day? Yesterday. So, anyway. Now, Ryan Garcia is 21-0, 18 KOs. We all know if we go on the resume and we look at the opponents that he fought, like Duno, we will see that he hasn't fought any top competition, unless you want to include Luke Campbell, an Olympian. But still in all, it's a such thing called a puncher chance. It's a such thing called a lucky punch. Now, if he had the choice to do it all over again, I don't think he would have that chance. And that's the reason why he's not fighting right now. He doesn't have the heart. I don't even think his heart is in the sport of boxing. I think his eye is on the prize, if you know what I mean. Now, of course, when Ryan Garcia does return to the ring in 2022, he had been out of action for over a year. These guys are not fighting. These guys are still going at each other by computer-wise, by way of computer, by way of Instagram, by way of Twitter, by way of YouTube. We would love to see the best fight the best at 135, 140, and 130. So, therefore, it's in my belief, not only Ryan Garcia, Jojo Diaz, all these guys, Lopez, they are trying to play the Floyd Mayweather card like they holding out for more money. They refuse to fight because it doesn't pay a lot. They refuse to fight because their opponent don't have a name. I could go on and on. But let me put it this way. If you don't fight, you will get stripped. If you don't fight, they will order that fight. So, therefore, Ryan Garcia is full of shit. Ryan Garcia won't be coming back, I don't believe, in the early part of 2022. Now, instead of Ryan choosing not to take the fight, even though he had beaten Campbell in a WBC title eliminator, Ryan said he wanted to fight Gervonta Tank Davis. But he then changed his mind and went in the direction of a Manny Pacquiao, as I explained earlier. When that fight didn't happen, which we knew it wouldn't, Golden Boy scheduled Ryan to face Javier Vertona. That was on July the 9th. Ryan then pulled out of the fight due to anxiety problems. Okay? But when you take a picture of him while he's taking a break to deal with his anxiety, well, I guess his anxiety got cured in, a record number one day. Because we saw the anxiety on his yacht trip, boat trip. That anxiety had on a two-piece bikini. That anxiety was taking selfies of him and her. That anxiety was popping, if you know what I mean, in certain places. So I guess his anxiety is pretty much working right now. But still, all in all, when he ever had a anxiety problem? And let me tell you a little something on a personal level. Someone in my family, immediate family, has not anxiety, but has a dementia. You see what I'm saying? Dementia, if you want to call it that, or Alzheimer's, you want to call it that. They all in that same core. I'm not a doctor, but this is what the doctor tells me. It's not funny the way Ryan Garcia is using the WBC. I will say, using his camp, using his camp, or maybe his camp is using him. See, Ryan Garcia, he's not an alpha male. I don't even think he's a beta male. I think he's below a beta male. Ryan Garcia is not tough. He didn't come from a tough area. Most fighters in a tough area and grew up there, like Mike Tyson, then you tend to fight the best. You tend to not turn down fights. Ryan Garcia, he has the reach, he has the height. He has the advantage. But it's just one problem. Actually, it's two problems. He doesn't know how to use it. That's number one. And number two, he won't fight nobody. So, there you go. There you go. Now, I'm not going to say he faked the injury. All I'm going to say is this. Be careful, Ryan Garcia. Because the next time you step out on that square circle, you better be ready. I am KQKC Boxing Network. If you like the content of this video, make sure, first of all, you hit the like button. It's free. Don't worry about it. Shake up them algorithms like a bitch. Then, also, join my channel. I come on Monday through Friday, 12:30 p.m. Oh yeah, I'm gonna give you that boxing news Monday through Friday. Then Saturday mornings, I have a call-in show. Starts at 10:30 a.m. It's up to you where you want to go with this or with boxing. As long as we keep it boxing, you gonna have the floor. You gonna make the rules. You gonna tell me what you want to talk about. And I'm here to listen. I'm here to give you advice. I'm here to correct you. I'm here to learn from you. Then come Saturday night, we got Jamel Harrington. We got Shakur Stevenson. Silver gold medalist versus Marine Jarhead. So therefore, baby, I'm on to the next video. Before I go, I must say, join me, Knockout Boxing 86 TV, on Sunday mornings at 9 o'clock a.m. And that's Central Standard Time. We'll be talking about the fights that I call on Saturday nights and more fights to come. Now, with that, shout out to the almighty LDBC. Shout out to Black Media's Row. Shout out to New Media. And shout out to my supporters. So with that, that's all I have. Ryan Garcia is a clown. He is a clown or / jester waiting on the king or queen to see where he would fit in. Right now, he's no king. Right now, he's nobody. And Oscar knows that. Now, with that, I'm going to move on. I'm moving on. I'm moving on to the next one. And with that, I greet you with the ancient word of peace. Assalamu alaikum. And salaikum salam. Peace be unto you. And with that, I see you at 12:30 p.m. today.